So I am looking at this Pretty Dan versus Sizzla situation. And to tell you the truth, I don't know what the real issue is. I don't know if somebody pay Pretty Dan for a talk about Sizzla or not. Or if Pretty Dan just finally fed up with hearing them talk about burnout sodomite and burnout lesbian and burnout gays and whatnot. I don't know. But me watch the comments and me realize that everybody just a tell Pretty Dan, your mouth gonna make you lose your life. Pretty Dan, you need to shut up. Pretty Dan, you don't care about your parents. What me not see people ask is if these allegations that Pretty Dan is making against Sizzla are true. Everybody know that Sizzla them burn out gays and burn out Batman. But Pretty Dan say, yo, that's cool. But remember, we are people too. We have feelings too. And when you say these things, you hurt my feelings. So, excuse me if I choose to ring back a rebuttal. Okay? I am not a lesbian and I do not support lesbianism. It's not my thing. However, I can see it from both perspectives. However, me not see nobody come out and say whether or not Sizzla really commit domestic violence on his girlfriend for true. Me not see nobody come out and ask, well, is it true that them find all these guns there Judgment Yard like Pretty Dan is accusing him of for real? Me not see nobody, well, I was about to say me not see nobody come out and say that Sizzla is responsible for sending people for beat up people, but the fact that everybody go around and want to say, oh, Pretty Dan, you need to stop being nice because Sizzla I go send people for you or people are go why is it that this situation reached this so? First of all, Rasta not promote violence. And a true Rasta supposed to understand that words hurt. And even though you don't agree with somebody's lifestyle, when you want to say bun this and bun that and you want to do it as often, it's going to hurt somebody's feelings. Only God can really judge us. Because I'm sure when people look for Rastafarians, there are things about our lifestyle that they don't respect or support. The next thing that may look into is the fact that we live in a society where it's run by people who would go to great lengths to destroy somebody's character. So is this a character assassination plot against Sizzla? Because I remember Pretty Dan saying how the neighbors them were saying that he beat his girlfriend them or baby mother or whatever. And I remember her saying that the girlfriend themselves say that he commits domestic violence upon them. But the thing is, the way I know this society is it full of actor. It's full of people who is willing to go great miles in order to destroy one's reputation, especially when you have a high reputation to be a positive influence in a people's life. The enemy orchestrate in order to make you look terrible in the sight of the people them. So knowing Sizzla's ability to influence people into a certain way of being, is this a plot to assassinate his reputation? Or is Pretty Dan just finally actually fed up of hearing these things and she's quite offended? Because she makes some good points. But the question is, what is really true? Is Sizzla guilty of the things that Pretty Dan is accusing him of or not? You know, he and nobody asks that. And to me, that is quite insensitive as a human being looking in. Forget Rasta and forget lesbian and gays and whatnot right now. He's a human. I mean, okay, who nobody be. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And whatever the case is right now, gotta test everybody. Because we love Sizzla, but right is right and wrong is wrong. We love Pretty Dan, but right is right and wrong is wrong. So what is the right here and what is the wrong going on here? That is the question. Furthermore, I'm a tarot reader and I do a reading to find out what God really think about lesbianism. And God said, look at the science. Scientifically, lesbianism no do nobody nothing. Unless you force people into living that lifestyle. It is not a problem, God said. However, anal sex scientifically is a problem. So all of you who want to fight against people who are lesbians, you don't have a right to do so because God no have a problem with it. Because the science no have a problem with it. The only thing in a life that God have problem with is when we're doing things to hurt ourselves and hurt each other. So if whatever you're doing is not hurting you or hurting another person, God no have a bumbleclad problem with it. So all of you people who have your concepts of God and godliness, you need to really understand God for real and stop pushing your way of seeing things and doing things on other people. If you feel somebody else has sin, you can tell them about it, but you don't have to keep ringing it in their ears, and them are going to suffer the judgment if they are committing a sin. And that go for both sides. So if Sizzla is a wife beater and a girlfriend beater, and if Sizzla is a violence producer like he's being accused of, God go judge him. And if Pretty Dan is wrong, God go judge her. And if we stick ourselves in this situation and we wrong, God go judge we too. I'm done.